Hi friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Today I want to talk about the silent treatment. Question, have you ever been on the receiving end of the silent treatment? On today's video, I'm exposing the 5 facts about the silent treatment that you might not be aware of. So let's talk about the 5 facts about the silent treatment that you might not be aware of. So the first fact about the silent treatment that you might not be aware of is that the silent treatment is actually a passive-aggressive form of abuse. It's a passive-aggressive form of emotional abuse that a lot of us aren't really aware of. Number 2, the silent treatment is used as a control mechanism. Think about it. It's really hard to argue with or to fight somebody who is completely silent and not speaking to you. Number 3, the silent treatment is actually a way to inflict pain, inflict a bruise without actually hitting somebody. The silent treatment activates the anterior cingulate cortex, which actually is the same area of the brain that processes physical pain. So even though somebody's not like hitting on you or beating on you when they're giving you the silent treatment, it affects us the same way. The fourth thing about the silent treatment is the person that's actually using it is trying to get control over you and the power in the situation, okay? Think about it. In that situation, most of us, well, we might argue, we probably are trying to defend ourselves, but what happens? We're not getting anywhere because they seem to be holding all the cards, because you can't argue with someone that's not speaking. And number 5, the person who is dishing out the silent treatment usually has a ton of narcissistic tendencies. And if you've ever been in a relationship with a full-on narcissist, you know what I'm talking about. So bottom line, usually when we're receiving the silent treatment, what do we normally do? We normally try to defend ourselves. We try to argue. We try to step up to the plate. We even might try to have just a conversation and get this out in the air and just figure it out once and for all and let this go. But the person that's initiating the silent treatment doesn't want that to happen, okay? Because they're keeping the control and the power in the situation. So all the ways that we usually use to resolve a situation or argue through it, it's futile. In an upcoming video, I'll go more in depth about the silent treatment and why people dish it out. But better yet, I think more importantly, is that you need to know how to deal with the silent treatment when it's dished to you. How to overpower it, how to deal with it, and how to turn it on them, and what you have to do in the situation. Because oftentimes, when somebody gives us the silent treatment, it blindsides us. We don't understand it, we don't really know where it's coming from, and it upsets us and makes us sad, and we want to talk about it, we want to have a conversation, but because of their attitude and the way that they're powering on us, they won't let us have that closure or do that, so it makes us feel empty, and we're constantly thinking about it. So we'll be talking more about that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And if you can share these videos with folks that need it, it's really important, because this information needs to get out to help people, because nobody should live in pain and agony in their life when there's videos right here on YouTube that can help them provide some knowledge and some clarity to dealing with these situations just like this one. In the meantime, I really appreciate you, and I want you to continue to live your true life.